Hey, all my December daily friends. Welcome back to stories. Oh, this is going to be story 7 and 9, right? Yes, 7 and 9. Since 8 has already been done, I will put it up here in the tag. It was just because a creative team assignment that I had needed to do, and I was excited about the story of 8, so I just went and got it done early. I don't know. Anyways, but you will see it in here as when I go to put things back to back. You will see it. It is of the Christmas pop-up bars. So, all right. So the last story was a very easy story to put together, inspired by Sabrina Poole or Miss Scrap and Plan. This one is also that way. There just wasn't a ton of things to say about this, and I didn't have a ton of pictures from this day. I meant to take more pictures and then just never did. But me and my husband got out super early. I was so proud of us and did a ton of our Christmas shopping. Honestly, it was like a breath of fresh air. Even though we were down to the end still shopping, I don't know how, but just for a few things, not a ton of things. But anyways, and that was probably the first time that we had ever done that. So I wanted to tell the story still, and that is what happened that day, because after that we were exhausted and we didn't do much. So just a picture of us and then our beverage, or my beverage, after we were done shopping and, doing the celebratory dinner, of course. And then you will see that I put a tag below. But again, this is very highly inspired from Sabrina Poole. I believe that this was the exact sequence even in her spread, unfortunately. It just kind of came together. I had seen that she had done this on this plaid transparency. I've been wanting to use this plaid transparency. This is probably again from 2021, I believe. I've been hoarding this for forever. I love it. I just never found a way to use it. And here we are. So I matted that picture on white just to make it pop off of that transparency. And then obviously matted both of them in white. And then literally I just made a pocket so that I could slide a card down in there to tell the story, because I just didn't have any place to put the story, pretty much. Put a little tree embellishment. I think I go with the white one. This one did take me a little bit of time. You're going to see me go back and forth with, what I wanted to do and all that kind of stuff. I definitely picked through my embellishments for quite a bit on this one for some reason, but where it could have been a literate 5-minute layout. It wasn't that long, but I did make it into, let's see, probably a good 30 minutes. I don't know why, putting all of this together. Mainly because trying to get this red tape off, right? This is my hardest red tape backing to get off for some reason. All the rest of them are pretty easy, but this one is a little rougher, especially when you put it on that felt. I feel like when you put them on these felt embellishments, it's pretty hard to get off because the tape wants to come straight off with the backing, of course. So, but I definitely wanted to use red line tape, obviously, because we are putting these down on transparencies, and even the 7 is kind of put down part on the transparency, part on the picture. So that off. But I was super excited to get this one done. So now we have to deal with the back, of course. And so since I already had day 8 done, I was like, okay, what can I do for this? Because I was like, I don't know. I already had day 8. Well, I went back and I'm like, oh, I never put the picture of the tree or anything. So that is what I'm going to do. It's going to be an extension of day 8, a little bit more. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. So for this pocket, I knew that I didn't leave enough room because I used such large red line tape. I knew I had not left room for a 3x4 pocket back there, or a 3x4 card to slip into. So I was like, well, let me use my tag dies, and I will die cut these out of the 3x4 cards, put them back together. Again, using 2 more 3x4 cards. Can I get a round of applause for using my stash, guys? I tell ya. So this red one is an Ellie Studio. I didn't care too much that I cut right through that heart. The ribbon is going to mainly cover it anyways. So I was just glad that this die could fit most of that checklist. And I liked that checklist. It had several things that we did that day. So when I do go back and do the journaling for this, because again, I did not, because I batched my journaling. I mentioned that last time. I will fill that all out for us. There was several things on that. Again, that was that might have been a 2020 card, guys. So using them. So excited. Just used this black and white ribbon, which totally got ruined when I put it through that hole, so I had to redo it. Slid that back there, and there we go. Now, of course, you can see that for a half a second, but we're going to cover that right up. Hopefully you guys can't hear too much. I did get a walking pad for my Christmas present, which is exactly what I asked for. And so that I am not just sitting and voicing over things or sitting and just editing photos and videos. Like, because if you've been following me, I am a wedding photographer. So I sit and do a lot of things. So hopefully I can get moving again and get these steps in and hit a few goals this year, all while working, right? Got to multitask. Women always multitasking. All right, so did that. I did just size these the same exact size in Photoshop to do that. And then this was my drink from that night. We went to several pop-up bars, which is what goes over there. And then I just added a few more embellishments from my stash again. I believe most of these are Ellie's Studio from, gosh, I don't know, probably 2 years ago. I'm not sure, from their Christmas kits. I love this Fa La La, and I think, I can't remember what else I put on here. Oh, I did use the number tag from Feed Your Craft. There we go. There's a few more of them. No, I ended up going with 'Tis the Season. But this is the big tree in Detroit. And then, like I mentioned, in day 8, we went to a few pop-up bars in Detroit, which was super fun. This is just a banner that says Holly Jolly. Thought it was perfect for that Santa cup. Love it. And put on a few more embellishments. And I finally used that transparency in my stash. So excited. So the only bad part about these transparencies is obviously I believe, like I said, they were from like 2020. They're a little bit shorter. There's the 6x8 when I put mine outside the page protector at 7. So it is what it is. It doesn't bother me at all that it's a little bit shorter. So not at all. Oh, I am going to hole punch finally day 8 because I had not hole punched it since I was not sure which side of the rings it was going to go on. So we are punching that. I'm going to struggle a little bit punching through the double pocket on that page 8 was a little tough. So get out that crocodile. Get that done. Absolutely loving how this whole album is coming together, and by the end of this we'll be on day 9 and be able to move on to day 10, and hopefully I'm doing this voiceover on New Year's Eve, so hopefully tomorrow, since we have people that come over today, that I will be able to get a little bit more done. Okay, so this page, I stenciled on this. This is just a random bag that I had in my stash. I've seen a lot of other people doing this with their folios and that type of thing, and I thought, let's try it. I have this stencil from Paper Ink Papery, I think. I don't know. I'll tag it down below. that I absolutely love. It says ho ho ho, as you can see. Tried to use the Tim Holtz paste. I can't remember exactly which one it is. And that stencil just has so many little parts. It was not doing well. I did this as a foundation page way long ago. I actually have the footage of me doing it. I didn't put it in here. I mean, everybody does stencils. I put it on my Instagram a while ago if I should keep it or scrap it. And a lot of people are like, just keep it. So y'all talked me into it. But this is just a little pocket for some Christmas lists. It was supposed to be like Santa list, but we struggled a little bit with my little one getting his list out this year for some reason. He wanted one thing and one thing only. And so he was just like, I'm not writing a list. I don't want anything else. I just want one thing. It is what it is. But anyways, I had a line I needed to cover up. So I put these embellishments and had plenty of room. This is my oldest son's list, of course, from his iPhone. It's how we get these lists anymore. And we are going to embellish more with those pieces that I had just pulled out from Ellie's studio. I thought this was just perfect. And there we go. I love how it came out. The only thing that I am, and this is my youngest son's, there's that PS5, that's all he wanted. That was the Santa list. He did end up getting it written, but it was literally like days before Christmas, and it was a whole thing this year. Anyways, he's 11, so, we're at that point where he's probably struggling a little bit. But I still wanted to document this, so there's like food and everything all over this list. It's hilarious. So I'm just going to fold that up and put that in the pocket. The one thing that I have been struggling with this folio is how to close it. I want one of the string and button closures like envelopes have, and I cannot find where you can just buy those. So if you know a place where you can buy just the string enclosures like everybody has on the Allie Edwards, bags, please let me know, because I cannot find them on Amazon. All they do is come on the envelopes already. Like, I realize that it's going to be like you're going to need to set it with a eyelet and all that kind of stuff, but I just can't find those enclosures, and that's what I'm looking for to close this. So internet, do your work. See if we can find out how to do that and where to buy those from. All right, so I'm checking out 9s. All right, and we are going to stamp Christmas lists on here with, what color did I use? Cranberry from Close to My Heart, and then these alphabets from Studio Calico, I believe. It's either Allie or Studio Calico. I can't remember. I will link them. I do believe that these ones are still available, so I will link them in the description below. These are new from a very generous friend. Oh my goodness, Tori sent me a little care package this Christmas season with a few things that I think she over-ordered or double-ordered or something like that. And oh my gosh, it was like the best day in December when I got to open that package. It was so nice of her. I love this community and how everybody just is so supportive of each other, and happy to find these people in my life. So, all right. So Christmas list. It was supposed to be Santa list where the 9 fit, and I just didn't love the Santa. I don't know. I just wanted to change it to Christmas. I didn't really factor in how large these stamps were. I wanted them large, but I really wanted it to say Santa going down the other way, and then the list small, but I didn't have a font that large. So then I went down to this. It still works out. Everything will work out. It's all good. It just wasn't exactly what I envisioned, but I was very happy that the ink showed up pretty well on this craft paper. So, we went with it, and there we go. And I'm going to put my 9 on, and again, it's not going to close. It will close like in the album because everything will lay on top of it. But it works. It's not the cleanest. It's not the, most perfected spread ever. But I like it. It ended up coming out decent, right? Especially for my first time stenciling with that paste. So, all right, guys. So that is going to finish up day 9 for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year. I hope that going into 2024 is going to be amazing. I definitely appreciate all of you. We hopefully will reach 1,300 subscribers today. I only have one more. So if you are not subscribed, definitely hit that subscribe button for me. And also to push this video out to even more people, I would love if you've gotten this far, to comment a 9. Let's do 9 in the comments below. And let me know how far you are on your December daily. Are you done? There's tons of people that are done. Congratulations. That is amazing. But if you are just on day 9 or just starting it, that is perfectly fine too. Let's get this done together. I will talk to you guys soon in 2024. Bye-bye.